Hello, class. My name is Belema Warwicker, and I will be teaching some seventh graders about self esteem, facilitating positive thinking. This is under the self concept model, and the lesson goal will be at the end of this class. I would expect each student in their own words to be able to describe to me how positive thinking affects their self-worth, self-esteem, as well as various factors that can shape one's self-esteem. Part of the lesson objectives, I would have the students state in their own words how self-esteem influences life choices. Examples in making friends. Because I am of the opinion that, like-minded people tend to want to stick together. So I would have them state in their own words how they do think one's feeling about themselves, self-worth, how it affects and influences various life choices, like, peer pressures, making friendship, good friendships, as well as I would have them, because most of the children in this age group are adolescents, and I would have them identify how these choices that they do make, in this particular period of their lives, how that can be linked to their self-worth, self-esteem. Now, for this lesson, I would need a piece of paper, markers, pens, and a worksheet. So before we get started, I'm going to ask the class, how everyone is. I'm going to ask them how their weekend was. I would ask them, just to make sure that each and every one of them are at ease. And then for the lesson components, I'm going to ask the class in their own words. I want them to define self-esteem in their own understanding. What do they think self-esteem is? I want them to, tell me how, in their own words, how they feel positive thinking affects one's self-worth. Each student will be given an activity sheet where I would ask them to describe themselves. And I'm going to use a prompt like, my friends think I am awesome because, and I would have them fill in the blank. So I would say, Julie, okay, your friends think you are awesome because I want you to tell me in your own words why you think your friends think you're awesome. And then also I would have them list, various character traits that, each and every one of them think makes them either a better sibling, a better daughter, a better son. I want them to, in their own terms, list those character traits. And after that, we're going to have a class discussion. Pretty much the discussion would be on the importance of positive thinking. I would explain to the class how I believe that positive thinking helps to build up one's self-esteem. I would emphasize to them on the importance of daily positive affirmations, which I believe definitely aids and helps to build self-esteem. For those of them, who, some people might choose to have sticky notes on the walls where I guess each morning you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I am awesome, I am intelligent, I am smart, I am, whatever positive trait you think you possess. I think, if one, positive, daily affirms that, I think that can also help to build their self-esteem. And of course, we're not going to rule out, affirmations from loved ones, affirmations, the importance of daily affirmations from parents, that also helps to build self-esteem. And then pretty much at the end of the class, I would have each student read aloud in their own words the descriptions of themselves in their activity sheet that was done at the beginning of the class. And, I would hope that they would feel comfortable to do that. And of course, based on their description, we would have their peers, either agree or disagree. Because I believe when each and every one of them is able to read aloud what, each and every one of them thinks of themselves, I think at that stage, one would be able to figure out, the mindset and how they